presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Claremont. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Oh, yes, Tom. Your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Serve the one you love. Once you decide to be a couple, you're there to serve the one you love. To love, you love. To serve, you love to your lover. In every kiss and every touch, you feel you're there to please the one you love without expecting anything back. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 76. You get the Nasdaq off 36. S&Ps are off 8. Gold contract up 20 bucks, trading at $12.8240. Silver up 49 cents, $16.88 an ounce. Platinum up a couple bucks, trading at $9.74 an ounce. Copper off a penny and a half at $2.92 a pound. Light sweet crude up 34 cents, $49.51 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 10 ticks, 126.10. 30-year bond up a full point, 154.23. King dollar down 80 ticks, 93.435. The euro is trading at 117.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 109.87 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so we failed on price and volume yesterday. As we got over the high, closed under it, had lighter volume. What you have out here today, you get a sideways market, slightly down market. That's the bottom line. You can expect that we're going to make a run on this S&P for 245. We're at 246.50 right now. We go into the NDX 100. That also failed on price and volume. NDX 100, excuse me, folks, yesterday got up and over the 2nd of August, which was 144.52. We are at 143.55. Next leg down is 142.30. It looks like today we're actually going to close in the lower range. And the lower range is quite a range, folks. The lower range, the top of that lower range starts at 143.90. That was the high that was generated on the 9th of June. That's your benchmark anyway. We took that baby out, and we took it out with light volume on July 19th. Now you come back inside it, bottom line, you just get down to the end of this, 138.80. That's a big number. That, is, no doubt, is a very large number. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract got the bid, got the volume, has an ABC structure on the way up. We have 271,000 contracts. We take out the B point, which had 214,000, and it's a big A to B, folks. Your A point on this is 12.11. Your B point is up there at 12.80, so you're talking about 69 bucks. Your C point is 12.57. You know, so you're talking about what, that's 70. That's about 123 bucks. And the cool thing here is that the highs that the two last highs that were generated out here was April 17th. That was at 1307. Gold gave it up, went down to 1224. Went back top side at 1305. Gave it up again, went back to 1211. Now, watch this. If I put this on a continuous contract, this is where it gets interesting because you have a price projection of approximately 13.24. We put this on a larger one, and what you're going to see is that it's real possible that we have a much larger ABC structure on the way up because the swing point is 1376. Bottom line looks to me like that's where we're actually going to head. So we'll see how it basically gets up into this 1294. But if that's what you get, then you're dealing with a whole different animal because your A would be 1123, your B would be 1294. Now you get some real action, man. You know, yeah, it has it. So we'll see where this baby shakes out. Silver. Let's go take a look at the silver contract. That was up almost 3% today, up 49 cents. Silver now hasn't taken out the B point yet. Has the volume though. You know, bottom line, we've done 13,000 contracts out here in silver today. So what we have here with silver is that you're going to need, you don't need a lot of, well, actually, let me go this way. I'm going to go over to the SLV because we rolled contracts on this just to see what we did need. Yeah, silver's going to have it too. So the SLV, it's coming into 1596. Actually, it's going to be an ABC up. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, you did you've already done 7.3 million versus the 5.6. So bottom line, SLV, this is also an ABC structure on the way up. 1440, 1596, you get $1.50. That's 1675, and your swing point is 1680. That's a beautiful thing. So what's happening there, we're going after the June 6th highs in the silver contract. Notes and bonds, they just continue to be the ever-ready battery little bunny here. You did 1.2 million contracts in the 10-year. You're going into 1.1 million contracts. 126.18 you went to. The B is, well, it's not a B point, it's just a consolidation. But bottom line, you took it out. You backed off slightly, but we took it out with volume. That's saying we're going to be right back topside. If we go take a look at the 30-year, set up the exact same way. You have the price, U.S. 30-year right now, did 232,000 contracts. Going into 218, we hit 154.508. Oh, this gets interesting. 155.09 is the number. That's good. You're pushing in with volume. And then good old King Dollar. Let's go over to King Dollar. We take a look at King Dollar. What we have with King Dollar out here is this. King Dollar is trading 93.435. King Dollar is going to need some volume. Yeah, it's interesting. King Dollar's going to need some volume, but that's on the short term. King Dollar is building cars. It's going to need some volume, but King Dollar broke that downtrend last Friday, and I do expect King Dollar is going to make that run for 95, 96. But there's divergence there for sure, especially because that gold contract took it out in spades. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow down 79, NASDAQ off 36, S&P's off 7.5. We're going to bring it back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go to our man, Frank in Gloucester. Hey, Frank, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Tom?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
Fine. Beautiful weather here in August.
Oh, I bet, man. Every time you call, I get this visualization, man. I'm telling you.
Here at Cape Ann, once you get by August 15th, you really don't get any more big hot weather. It's great.
Yeah, because you're right at that ocean, and that's just gorgeous up there, man. Just amazing.
Yep.
Absolutely amazing.
Living the dream.
Yep, totally, man. So,
hey,
what are we going to look at?
Well, I did kind of a funny thing, okay? I was looking for some stocks to get some dividends out of long term because I need some retirement income.
Yep.
And I was watching the oil stocks for a long time, and using the Tiger system, I picked Chevron, CBX.
Okay.
And I picked it about a month ago.
Nice.
And, it pays a good dividend. It's 3.9%, but I've already made 5% on the stock. And it's coming up here to what looks like it could be a B point on low volume today. And there's resistance from way back on a high volume day, the end of November. And I'm wondering if that looks like it's going to fail to you right here.
So, I'd more than likely stay right here. And it looks like it's going to fail, yes, on the daily, okay?
On the daily, yeah.
And now what's happening, and this is with Exxon too, this came down into like April of 2016. You see how that came down? And then it rejected 102 there. Then if you move over a little bit more, you're going to see there was big volume. When it got cracked in September, it went from 102 to 97, but that 102 is the high of it. And then when you come over, when it went topside, on the week of the 28th, it was 99 to 105. So that's what held this thing up. And it came back in that with light volume.
Yeah.
And really light. And then, and then it took off when you got it there, that 103 to 105. So
yeah, I saw that when I applied your analysis.
That's the beautiful thing. So, I think you're going to take a little heat here, but not much, man. Okay. I don't think you're going to take much. It might fluctuate to 109.
That's not.
But it's, you might have something here, man. I would let's see. So it's the 110. Yeah, That's what's giving it a hard time, right? Even March is giving it a hard time. You see that March bar 110.81?
Yes.
That's but guess what? You're at 110.74. You close at 110.81, then you get a shot. You get a shot up to that 115, man.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
And they've got killed. And, but the reality is, we know the reality is that, guess what? These oil companies aren't going out of business. Let me just look at Exxon for a second, because it was pretty wild. Chevron has been much stronger than Exxon.
Yes.
And then, so you see what's holding up, Exxon, that's I'll put this on a monthly, it'd be better for us. So on the monthly, you can see that, that $79 is holding it up. Then you get over here, the monster, that's 81, you're at 80. It's going to be hard to break that down at that point. I mean, of course it can. Yeah. We know it can, but
sure.
I'd hang there a little bit more, Frank.
All right, I'll have fun doing that. Thank you.
Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Bye-bye. Let's
go to our man Tom in Plymouth. Hey, Tom, what's going on?
Hey, good afternoon, Tom.
So what did you do?
I went against you yesterday.
I figured you did. I love it.
But when you laughed, I said, "Oh, he's probably right." But I got this feeling that I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna be greedy. And then it went down on me, and I was like, well. Yeah, it's only money,
So what we're talking about, folks, is that Tom had got in right at the TVIX. We were talking yesterday. We had volatility. TVIX had a nice little run. I said, hey, just take your money. Bottom line is that, you get action, man. You're at it's up 143. You're at 1816. It's like, okay, you get game now in 1974.
I was thinking this thing can go to almost to $20, yeah, right?
Oh, we know how this works. The TVIX, folks, okay, is the velocity shares twice the short-term leverage of the VIX ETN. Now, just the VIX itself, folks, okay, can take off. Well, it does take off like a rocket ship as soon as we move. In this day and age, folks, you only have to move 8 to 10 S&P points because everything's been so low, and people think it's the end of the world.
Well, when I was watching this come down, it was above 20, and it kind of slowed down at around $20. And then once it broke through 20, I was like, boy, this thing's on a tear. It went down to 18 quick.
Right.
From 20 to 18.
Oh, sorry. And that's all about complacency. The bottom line is that the complacency is out here. It's still out here. So, you get action, man. I mean, and let's see. So today's Wednesday, right? We get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That, we can still get some volume tomorrow. You can see, we're not down much. I mean, and so the market's nervous. That's what this is showing, okay? I mean, we're only down 0.3% in the Dow, 0.3 in the S&P, 0.5 in the NASDAQ, yet people are putting money on insurance very quickly. I mean, the VIX just went from 952 to 1249 in 2 days. That is, that's saying that the markets are nervous, big time. So.
The geopolitical thing with North Korea might have a little bit to do with it, huh? Or we never know what. I mean, I would say that that's what started it yesterday, and then Tillerson basically calmed the markets down this morning. If you're wondering, how we were down 12 S&P points, Tillerson come out and says, hey, listen, man, we're talking with North Korea. He stopped the saber rattling. So right.
We'll see whether they'll talk the markets down or what they're going to try to do. But yes, that's, and the market shook it off, man. Bottom line is that, look at this thing. The market just shook it off. There's no doubt.
Yeah,
so.
Well, this is my third time in today. I've bought and sold today two times already, so I'm probably going to bail out at the end here.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, don't get too greedy. I know you said take your bread yesterday, so I took one more day.
Hey, how this deal goes, man. It's it's up to you whether you want to ring the bell or not.
Yeah.
Just depends.
I rang the bell enough there. I'm probably just leave just a little bit in there just to have a little fun with it, but that'll be that. All right.
Well, how tired are you right now?
I'm not tired at all.
You're not tired? Well, if you're not tired, that's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference. No,
not tired
listen,
at
I'm
all.
totally serious. Listen, some days it depends, folks. That's my question. I know how much he trades, and some days, if I'm trading all day long and you're doing a lot of trades, if you get tired, man, you got to back off a little. That's all I'm saying. Do you know what I mean?
The adrenaline rush is cooking good, you know?
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
What'd you say?
I said the adrenaline rush is cooking good right now.
There you go. Then you know what? Then
maybe it's time to just back off.
Take the money, man. You just had the King Kong syndrome there. Take it.
Okay, good.
Okay, man.
I'm
Bye-bye.
listening to you today.
Okay, have
All
a
right,
great
man.
one, man. Have a safe one. That was pretty good. Yeah, and folks, don't forget about. It's probably a little bit late. We got a cutoff at 3:30 for the Facebook contest out there. But don't forget, every trading day right here at TFNN, we have a Facebook contest in the month of August. Today was the close of the NASDAQ Composite. We're gonna be right back, folks. Stay right there.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to the Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go inside the Dow Industrial, see the strength versus the weakness. Strength out here inside the Dow, putting positive points in. You got Home Depot putting 11 in. You got Travelers putting 8 in. Johnson & Johnson putting 5. Taken away from it, Disney's the culprit out here. That's putting 31 negative points. Boeing's putting 29. Goldman's putting 11. United Technologies is putting 7. Inside the NDX 100, what you have here, strength versus the weakness. Strength is QVC. That's up 3.4%. Dental Supply, that's getting smoked. That's down 8.3%. You get Priceline off 7.7%. If you look at Priceline, what you're going to see, Priceline is going to have one heck of a pullback, folks. Well, it already did. But what you did in Priceline also is you get back inside the lower range. Priceline had broken out of this range it was in. It was in a range from April over to July, broke out in July. Went from a price point of 920 all the way up to 2,044. Popped right back inside 1925, and it has monster volume. So now what game is on Priceline, this is going to get pretty wild. You get game on Priceline, you get a monster gap that's opened at 1634. So that in itself is pretty dangerous. No two ways about that. Let's go see what Danny's talking about with this stock. Is this? Oh, Zillow. Oh, I should know that. Okay. Zillow's down 10%, 9.4%. That's off $4.45. This is a classic. Look at this. Zillow's coming right back to the last time with volume. So $43.90. It's when it broke topside, 1.7 million. They're doing 1.4. We take a look at this. That's going to probably come back to 38 or something. Yeah. So that's where it broke topside from. Let's look at this. I think this was an ABC up. It finished. So your A point, most conservative, that's a weekly. So that's 20, 39, that's 19. That's $40. Yeah, I went to 50. If I do it this way, 16, that's 25. Yeah. 35, 45, 55, that's 56. Yeah, Zillow finished an ABC up. So you want to keep an eye on it because what you have there, you finish an ABC up, folks. Bottom line, most of the times it's going to do something other than do the same thing. But this is coming back into a breakout area. If that thing comes down to 38, that'd be pretty, with light volume, it's down to 38. That'd be a good buy. You have the Bank of America is down 24 cents. You got Walt Disney off $4.70. Oh, Office Depot. This thing is getting smoked. This, you talk about percentage down. This closed last night at $5 at $6.25. You're trading $4.50 right now, and this is a classic. Okay, so picture this. Office Depot, folks, didn't take out a swing point. It's been laying at the same place going all the way back to 2008. Your swing high was $9.77. Never made it. Made it to $6.25. Couldn't even make the swing point from April of 2016, which is $7.91. So what that sets up now, it's going to make another run for the low, which is $3.18. You break that low, then you're going to be at 59 cents. And 59 cents is the low that was generated out here in 2009. And I suspect what you have here is that Office Depot has just not moved quick enough to basically stay in business. Yeah, it's bye-bye Office Depot. The GDX, let's take a look at the GDX. So the GDX this morning didn't have it. Yeah, it still doesn't. This is interesting. So check this out. You have the gold contract has an ABC structure on the way up. The GDX, however, 22.58. Oh, this is good. Okay, so 22.58 today is going to be a big number. This is why. We gapped down August 4th. So that was last Friday. We did 50 million shares. The high of that gap is 22.58. We're coming into it at 26 million. That's not a decent setup for a higher price. They'll probably keep it in a consolidation. Let me go look at ABX. So you got Barrick Gold. That's not a bad setup. It's light volume, but that's not a bad setup. We take a look at Newmont. Newmont's not bad either. That's building some strength. Franco-Nevada come out with numbers. They were killer numbers. Franco-Nevada's going to probably do an ABC up. This is a good indication. Franco-Nevada's going after its B point, and I don't believe it hit it. Yeah. Oh, I love it. So check this out. It hit it, but that's all right. We're going to do around the same amount of volume, which isn't bad. A little bit light, but you're pushing into a B point that has 921,000. You're doing 812 already. That's pushing in with some pretty good force. Wrangell Resources, That looks like it caught a bid out here. Yeah, this is good. Wrangle caught a bid. Has the volume behind the move. It's actually an ABC up. Wrangle's A is about 89. You get 7 points. That gets you a 99. Yeah, and the swing point is $99.78. So we got some action out here in a few of these gold and silver stocks. We go take a look at the XAU. The XAU out here. Let's see. So the XAU up $1.13. That needs more juice. The HUI. You want to hear something wild, folks? Okay, we were looking at this today. This is just blowing my mind, actually. I started the gold report 13 and a half years ago. We're coming up to issue 800. That's pretty sick. No, that's 15 and a half years ago, right? Yeah, no, it's 15 and a half years ago. That's just blowing my mind, man. I don't want to fast forward to 15 and a half years, I'll tell you that. That was a fast 15 and a half years. I actually remember exactly when I was doing it. Well, of course, I remember where I was doing it because it wasn't in this office, it was another office down the street. But the bottom line is that they didn't have air conditioning on the weekend, so I was kind of sweating. I remember my man, Mr. Dale Petz, he was giving me a hand with it. It was so cool. One of the tigers out there. So gold, the Gold Bugs Index. Gold Bugs Index right now up $3.50. We'll see what kind of volume that has also. That's going to need some juice also. 877-927-6648. It does look like we're going to have a slight expansion with volume out here. Well, yeah, it's 500 million. That's going to be close. We're at 500 million right now in the NYSE. We're at 1.658 on the NASDAQ. So when I brought those up at 3 o'clock when I started, and that was basically looked like it was going to be an expansion. But right now, between 3 and 20, the last 40 minutes, there hasn't been much of an expansion out there. We go take a look at the Disney. So Disney, bottom line, come out with the numbers. Numbers, you know, basically we're contracting. Disney is an ABC structure on the way down. Your A point on this is 116. Your B is 102. So approximately $14. That's going to send Disney somewhere about in the 99 level. Right now you're at 102.28. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now down 61. Nasdaq's off 28. S&Ps are off 4.5. We're going to be right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 58. Nasdaq's off 25, S&Ps are off 4, and the bottom line, folks, you can see this this market just shakes it off in a big way. What's going to get intriguing here, though, is that how we do come into the next 20 minutes. The reason being is that what you do have, when you get a very fast surge like this, it can give it up just as much. Now, I'm not expecting to give it up in a big way. I'm just saying the aspect of how we basically go up so quick, and when you get a volatile market, you can go down just as quick, meaning 5 or 6 points coming into the close. Let's go to Victor in Paramus, New Jersey. Hey, Victor, what's going on?
Not much. I was looking at the stock, the symbol CCC, and another one's TRVG, Trivago. I think they're both good buys. What do you think? CCC just came out with their earnings. They're beating the shit out of it, and it pays a good dividend. Oops, sorry about that.
So let's take a look. They manufacture, market...
Should I touch it?
Purification of liquids and gases. Okay, so the low's 13, the high's 18. That pays 1.4%. I don't know. I wouldn't touch that one, man. That's toast.
No?
What's
toast to where, though? How far are you going to go down? The low is that the same thing it was a year ago? Exactly.
Yeah, well, you want to make money, don't you? You don't want to be the same place you were a year ago. I mean, you can bring the stock back 2007. It's the same place it was in 2007.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it. Yeah. Okay,
it's a monster consolidation. What's TR? Yeah, this is interesting. This company. This is the company that has a cool commercials. And let me just see what this makes. Okay, so. 1.1 billion booking hotel rooms. Okay. So, bring this. Take a look at this. I see. Yeah, Victor, I would wait for a sign of strength to get in this first. I mean, I can, it came down, pretty hard. I mean, this thing came off the high of 24, right? Goes to 15. Yeah. And what you haven't got yet is a sign of strength. Most times, you get a sign of strength, then you buy a pullback. This came down with too much volume, man.
All right.
Cooking, brother.
Thank you.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Market-wise out here, let's see. Dow's down 57. Nasdaq's down 24. Let's go into the XLF. So the XLF, folks, has been trying to get to a new high. Each and every time it gets up into this level, right from July 3rd, it just can't handle the $25.29. Now, it's been up here for quite a while, and the longer you do stay up here, the more probability is it can go up. But guess what? It hasn't been able to handle it. If we take a look at JP Morgan right now trading at a price point of 93.34, and 93.98 is the number that hasn't been able to handle. Berkshire, BRK. Now, Berkshire is highest weighting structure inside, and that has to handle 177.86. And today you're at 177.96. So that is going to try to close over this 86. Now, volume-wise, man, you need a lot more volume on Berkshire. But bottom line is that it got the price going today. We'll see, in fact, if it can. 1 second. That's a beautiful thing. Okay. We'll see if, in fact, that it can get more than price going. The SPY, let's go take a look at the volumes inside the SPY. So the SPY right now, 49 million shares in the SPY. If we take a look at the Qs, what you're dealing with 32 million inside the Qs. Let's go take a look at this. The S&P, folks, this is pretty amazing. Right now, it's only down 2 points. It's at 2470. And that is quite a surge. No two ways about that, because we had the low today of 2459. 2470. Let me get this thing, man. Where is this? That's one heck of a surge. There's no two ways about that. Let me. And as I just said, the aspect of how fast you can get up. This is what volatility is all about, too. So we just went from the last low out here was at right when I get on, 2462. So you get 8 S&P points. Your high of the day, that's right when it's going into that. That last high was established at noontime today, which was the 2469. That's where this baby has been laying out. So pretty amazing. Just watching this whole thing lay out. So, man, we'll see where it ends up coming into this closeout here. The XLE, the energy market. We take a look at this energy market out here. 6507, and this is still having a problem. It looks like it's building cause, though. I mean, it's being held up from all the trading in 2016. In the 2016 bottom line, the $64 price point, that's going to be hard to break down, because we had come down with so much volume in December of 2015. That was when it made the last low. Well, it actually made the low in February, I believe, January. But big volume in December. Then we came off the lows, and we came off the lows with big volume. And when you do something like that, what that sets up is that sets up quite a bit of support as it's coming down into that level. That's how that baby sets that up. If we go take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here today, you have Snap. Snap is still $3 under its IPO price. You're trading $13.52. That was up 49 cents. It's caught a bid out here today. Apple is up 94 cents. Intel is up 18. Let's go take a look at NVIDIA, NVDA. So NVIDIA, yeah, it's up $1.50. You're at 171.82, and anything over the 168.50, that's saying it wants higher price. Intel, INTC, because these chip stocks, no doubt, have been on a tear. Intel's up 18 cents, $36.59. And Intel's going into that swing point. Now, the swing point's 36.67. Be interesting to see whether Intel's going to try to do another ABC structure on the way up. It's possible that it can, too. Well, of course it's possible. But the bottom line is that what Intel is doing, it is pushing into that higher level, and it does have some juice as it's pushing into that level. We go take a look at Wells Fargo. So Wells Fargo, no doubt, one of the biggest banks, just continuing to rip everyone off. Bottom line, they're acting like, man, it's pretty amazing, actually. So Wells Fargo, for all the scandals, they're still, basically at not all-time highs, man, but they're way up there, man. You're talking about 52. Yeah, And that was off the low of $7 in 2008. Wild. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials right now down 43. NASDAQ is down 18. S&Ps are off $1.50. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Basil Chapman will be giving a 2-series webinar Wednesday, August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018? Each time the market feels it's ready to have a sharp decline, formerly weak sectors rally to hold the market up. This 2-webinar series will be free for Basil's opening call subscribers, and non-subscribers will also receive his daily newsletter for 1 month free as a trial subscription. Sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter, The Opening Call, and gain access to his subscriber-only webinar on August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018?
Hi everyone, this is Basil Chapman, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at my webinar series.
To sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter and gain access to Basil's webinar, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 52. Have the NASDAQ off 21. We got the S&Ps off 2.5. And bottom line, you wouldn't think that you got any volatility out here today, the way these markets are trading out. TVIX, let's see where Tom's at. Hopefully you took that money. Because you can see what happens here. These things go quick. Yeah, hey, we'll see where it shakes out. What we are going to have is that you're going to have basically a flat day in the marketplace. You got down to, on the S&Ps, 246.06, and you're rejecting lower price, 246.06. We take a look at the 3 Qs. Yeah, Bill Murray would be proud. That's so funny. Groundhog Day, folks. So on the Qs, now what you have with the Qs is this. You do have an expansion of volume as you're trying to get into the lows. So I expect what you're going to see there, those things are not done going down. What the Qs did do, though, they're not going to close in their lower range. The lower range would have been is 143.90. And right now you're at 144.11. 143.90. That is the number you want to keep your eye on. Now, after the closeout here today, slew of numbers are coming back out. Last night, huge amount of numbers. Tonight, let's see, EVTS. I just give you an idea. Last night we had hundreds of them coming out. Let's see, the 9th after the close. We have, if we start, where are you? Come on, baby. Okay, so there it is there. There's 30, 60. Oh, yeah. We got a slew of them. About 60. About 60 are coming out after the close. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials down 47. NASDAQ off 19. S&P's off 2. We're going to be right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Marty in Worcester. Hey, Marty, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. O'Brien. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you been, man?
Not bad. You know, you guys, over the time and with a few of your courses and seminars, you taught me how to fish.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah, it's true. And so what happens is I still listen all the time, and to not only you, but some of the others.
Sure.
To, get an idea where the fish might be biting. As far as your services, they're a bargain. When you compare them to a certain prominent man with real estate courses at $35,000 and no contact with the lecturers afterwards at all, and you think of what you guys do for a few hundred, and you can get access and ask questions forever, it's a great deal.
No, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Love is unconditional. And love, there are no conditions. You love for no reason with no justification. You are free to be what you are, and you allow others to be what they are. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 36, NASDAQ off 18, S&P's flat. That's quite a market, folks, for a market that started out the day down 12 S&P points. Gold contract up $19, trading at $12.81 an ounce. Silver up 50 cents, $16.89 an ounce. Platinum up $2, $9.74 an ounce. Copper down a penny and a half at $2.92 a pound. Light sweet crude up 38 cents, $49.55 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 8 ticks, 126.08. 30-year bond up 27 ticks, 154.18. King dollar down 90 ticks, 93.425. The euro's trading at 117 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 110 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You get an S&P, a SPY that went down to 246. You did 58 million shares, a rejected lower price. Guess what? We're going to go test 248 once again. Yesterday you tested 248. You did it with 61 million shares. Going into 70, you failed on price and volume. Today what you did, the same, you're talking the same bar here. This is what's pretty amazing, folks. So the top of the bar on the 27th was 248. The bottom of that bar is 245.68. We went to 246.06 today. You did 58 million shares, so now you're going down on light volume, a rejected price. Guess what? Another test is coming up, 248. NDX 100, same setup. NDX 100 failed on price and volume yesterday. You were going into the 2nd of August. That's 144.52. You got over that price, and we did it over with 30 million versus 41. What we did here today, you got down to the bottom of it. It rejected it. It's going to go after it again tomorrow, 144.52. Gold contract. What we have with the gold contract is this. Gold contract takes out a B point, takes it out with volume. We did 277,000 contracts versus 214. It's a big ABC structure on the way up. It's approximately 1325. So we get some action in that market. We're going to take a look at silver. Now silver is not a confirmed ABC structure up yet, but silver is pushing its B point and you're pushing it with volume. Silver market today did 13,000 contracts. That little baby is going into 8,000. If we actually do go look at the SLV, which is the ETF, what you'll see, the SLV actually is an ABC structure on the way up. It did the B point up here in the SLV is $15.96. It had 5.6 million shares traded. We did 12.5 million. So your A point on this SLV is 14.44. Your B point is 15.96. So it's basically $1.50. Your C point is 15.27. So we're talking 16.95 and 16.80 is your swing point from the 6th of June. I expect that's where we're going to be making a run for. Notes, the 10-year note out here traded 1.2 million contracts. We have the volume as we pushed into the 1.3 million and 1 million. This is still going to need more. Basically, it looks like it's going to need more cause, but it wants to get up and over this area. We've been trying to get up and over this area since we hit it on the 21st of June. 10-year wants to run to its high volume swing high of 127.08. And right now, if we take a look at the 10-year rate, you are right now at 2.2. So you still got a decent 10-year rate happening. 30-year bond did the exact same thing. 30-year out here, excuse me, folks, did 243,000 contracts, got to a price point of 155.08. You're closing out here at 154.18. That also is pushing in with some decent volume. Last time we were up here, you did 246,000 contracts. We did 243, as well as last time up here, 218. So you can see you are pushing in there with volume. Now, here's going to be where it's going to get a little bit tricky. And it's good old King Dollar. And the tricky part here is in between the aspect of what King Dollar wants to do and what gold wants to do. So gold is a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. King Dollar got to a price point today out here of 93,785. Now, King Dollar had come off the lows last Friday, and it had the price spread, had the volume after getting smoked. Got over the 93,640 today, closed under it. I expect what you're going to see here is that King Dollar is going to have to build more cause in order to get up to this 95 and 96 area. What's going to be intriguing here is to see that, okay, will it catch a bid? Can it catch a bid? And then the aspect of, is the gold contract going to do a complex ABC? And what a complex ABC would be is that you pull back You're going to pull back with lighter volume under the B point again, and then you make the run for it again. The way that the market is trading out here, I expect that that's what we're going to probably see tomorrow, because it looks to me like the S&P and the NASDAQ, they want to go test the highs tomorrow. And you got to remember, in the summer, we get Monday, Friday with light volume. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you got some action. So the way that this market traded out here today, I expect what you're going to see is that if the S&P is going to go for the highs again, the NASDAQ's going to go for highs again, more than likely we're going to have the dollar move higher, and more than likely you're going to see gold and silver probably pull back slightly. And you got to remember, in that market, as you're pulling back, going into a Friday can be a problem. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials closed down 36, NASDAQ down 18, S&Ps were flat. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. And this is a bit of trivia. And on top of that, just what the priciest real estate in the United States is going for right now. So check this. Across the headlines, at $350 million, Beverly Hillbillies mansion is the U.S. priciest. The story is by now a legend. Of course, depending on how old you are, is a legend. A poor mountaineer, Jed Clampett, a poor mountaineer, he barely could feed his family of 4, but one day while he was out hunting for food, he fired his rifle into a swamp behind the shack and struck oil. The sale of the resource-rich land in 1962 would eventually net him between $25 million and $100 million. And he did what anyone with sudden riches would do. He packed up his truck and moved his clan to the Beverly Hills, where the adventures would be the subject of 9 seasons of the Beverly Hillbillies. Now, so check this out. So now the Bel Air estate featured in the fictional show, opening credits, is up for sale. It's the most expensive listing in the country at $350 million. It is 10.3 acres of land, with a 25,000 square foot mansion inspired by French neoclassical design. It went on the market this week, besting its closest competitor, Beverly Hills Spec House, at $100 million. Can you imagine? It's just a mind blower, right? For that awesome sum, this is pretty intense. Approximately the GDP of a few African nations, you get more than just a house and lawn. According to Hilton and Highland, Coldwell Banker Global, and Berkshire Hathaway, which are listing the property. Chartwell has a ballroom, a formal salon, a big and temperature-controlled world-class wine cellar. Yeah, what a trip. They must be crazy. Yeah, a new Tiger Real Estate holding. Could you imagine? The amazing part is that when you actually look at the prices that are paid for property across the world in certain cities, it's mind-boggling. You just don't even know how they do it. But they do it, and they, make money quite a bit at a time. There's plenty of money that's been lost, I'm sure. But, whether it's Singapore, whether it's Hong Kong, I was looking at the square footages in Hong Kong, Singapore, where else? Shanghai yesterday. It's crazy, folks. I mean, if you think property in the United States is expensive, it's like not even close to what those properties are costing. Let's go take a look at, we'll stay right on that. Let's go look at Toll Brothers and see what these builders are doing. So Toll Brothers, this is a luxury builder. Toll Brothers trading $39.66. They're going to be coming out with their numbers on the 22nd of August. We put this on a monthly. Well, this will be interesting to see what they can do. This has been trying to take out its highs. It's been consolidating for 3 years. Look at this. And it's going to need more volume to take these highs out. It's been trading the same place, when I say the same place, right at the highs, $38. It's $39 right now. Let's go take a look at a couple others. So that's Toll Brothers. So that's a luxury. William Lyons, Cara, let's see, Biza. Who's up the most this year? So Toll Brothers, percentage-wise, right here. Biza is up 15% today. What, today? No, let's see. So that's trading, close that. BZH. This has been, Biza was a dog. So this is Biza Homes. They do a lot of business in the southwest. That took off, I guess, about 5 days ago. Oh yeah, that's still a dog though. So, and this was this is a huge heads up. See, this is the difference. Biza in 2005. If you we talk about stops a lot, right? In general. Biza Homes, right, in 2006, this is split adjusted, was $410, okay? $410, it goes down to all of $4.35, right? It's only $15 now. Now, fundamentally here, let me show you something here. This is pretty wild, man. I really learned quite a bit on this deal, too, because I watched this deal come down and what these companies had done. So Biza in 2013 took in $1.3 billion. 2017, $1.9 billion. It's a home building company, flat out. What Biza did not do is that when the crash hit, folks, okay, Biza could have sold huge amounts of land. They decided that they were going to try to make it through and not sell the land, okay? Bottom line, of course, you can make the case that no one knew how far it was going to go down. That being said, now watch this. I'm going to bring you over to Lennar. Lennar, okay, Lennar does business in the same part of the country. Lennar's trading $54. We take a look at Lennar, and I'm going to bring this back, same deal. We'll bring it back to the highs to the lows. What you're going to see, the high in Lennar, which is not there yet, but you're going to see what the difference. The last one we pulled up was what, $400 and something, right? And it's $15. Lennar's high is $68, and you're trading $54. And this is 2005. Lennar goes from $68 and goes down to $3.42. Now, this is what ended up happening with Lennar. Lennar sold at huge losses huge chunks of land. Now, when they did that, two different things ended up happening. If you remember how this came down, you took a leg down in the market, it went sideways for a bit, then took another leg down. So even if you look at this stock, you'll see the first leg down got down into 2006, $38. It pops up to 2007, February 27, took another 4 or 5 months before the next leg in the vicious leg started. The vicious leg really didn't start until July of 07 and went all the way over to November of 08. So what Lennar had done is this. Lennar sold all their land, right? Well, guess what? They not only sold their land, then what ended up happening is that they had tax ramifications about the amount of losses that they had. So all the profits that these housing companies had made in the past 5 years before that, they got all that money back. That's what saved huge amounts of people in the business, period, in any business, okay? So they got that money back. Then you know what, folks? They turned around, and at the lows, and just off the lows, they start buying all that land back. They end up buying land back for less expensive than they actually sold it at the beginning, and the bottom line now, they're land rich again, and they're hitting. And that's what the stop's all about. And I saw it plainly in the aspect of those two companies and what they did. Because, I'm sure a company has probably even heard it on the air, because when they were doing it, I remember when they sold it, and I remember the size of the hit. The size of the hit was huge. But then the size of the hit wasn't huge because we went down so much further. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Dow Industrials closed down 36. NASDAQ off 18. S&P's flat. We're going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go take a look at 21st Century Fox. Fox closed at $27.51. That's trading at $27.51. There's not much action there. Numbers go like this. We had the estimate was 36 cents. They took in 36 cents. Revenue, $6.78 billion. They took in $6.75 billion. So the bottom line is that they actually made both of them. Let's see what they have to say. So the company controlled by the Murdochs posted fiscal fourth quarter profit that beat analyst estimates on the strength of its cable TV business. Profit excluding some items fell to 36 cents a share, New York-based Fox said Wednesday in a statement, beating the 35-cent average analyst estimate compiled by Bloomberg. Revenue was shy of expectations, rising to $6.75 billion, missing the 6.79. They're not penalizing the stock, though, that's for sure. The company also had tough comparisons for a year earlier, including a tax benefit that boosted the earnings in the fourth quarter of 2016. The film division also struggled as it turned out disappointing movies in the quarter, including Alien and Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. The company also contended with a strong year-ago revenue from its home entertainment, which released the hit Deadpool on DVD. So if we take a look at, let's see where so Fox is trading at lows. Yeah, this has been a consolidation for quite a while too. So this has been a consolidation from 2013. It's got a high volume low though at that $22.56. So we'll see whether that wants to get lined up. Tesla, let's go over to Tesla. Tesla traded $363. That was down $1.09. Now, what's going to be interesting about Tesla is this. Tesla, has this all-time high of 386. You're going into the downdraft that had vicious volume. Tesla, when it came down, first day it came down at 6.3 million, which wasn't a big number. The big number, that was on the 3rd of July. Then you came down with 17 million and 19 million. We're up on 6 million. And there's a couple of tigers in the den saying, I want to take a look at this because I believe the headline is Tesla's alien mothership kept out of reach of the debt lenders. Bond offering carves out the Gigafactory 1 from curbs on borrowing. Terms could allow Musk Ventures to add layers of senior debt. Yeah, this is smart of him. There's no doubt about it. Listen, if you can get away with giving the least amount of collateral for any type of loans, folks, that's the name of the game. Most people can't. That's the reality. But let's see what he's gotten away with. So Elon Musk calls Tesla's mammoth battery factory in Nevada an alien mothership. For the car maker's newest lenders, the plant might as well be in outer space. The billionaire coined that monkey for Tesla's Gigafactory 1 as he waxed poetic about the company's future on an August 7th call with would-be bond buyers. It's the world's biggest battery factory and central to Tesla's plans for mass production of its Model 3 electric car. But the newly minted note holders might find Musk's mothership isn't much help to them if Tesla lands on hard times. That's the conclusion of an analyst combing through the terms of the company's plan to raise $1.5 billion with the debt offering and the junk bond market. They're citing language that exempts Gigafactory 1 from the usual curbs that would prevent Tesla from using the factory as collateral for even more debt. The result, buyers of these unsecured high-yield bonds could find themselves buried under a mountain of newer, higher priority debt sold in the future. Now, that's pretty intense. Well, it's disclosed. That's what they know. You're buying, so let's read the rest of it first. So to carve out an asset, especially one that would be considered a very valuable asset, is a meaningful exclusion. That's important because that is considered the crown jewel of the Tesla empire. In a market where investors willingly gobble up whatever new debt is on offer, the terms probably won't hamper the bond sale, according to debt analysts. Junk-rated companies have taken advantage of the huge appetite for yield by stripping protections that investors would have insisted upon in any other era. The buyers may not bother. Among the buzz that surrounds Musk Clean Energy Ventures, the stock is up more than 1,000% in 5 years. Typically, a bond offering will flag the company's most important asset and cap the amount of secured debt that can be tied to it. In this case, Tesla has done the opposite. He said, giving the California company flexibility to raise more money using the Giga 1 factory as collateral, which will push previous creditors lower in the pecking order. Let's see. I'd love to know what their... The thing that's pretty amazing is that when you actually... so the junk bond market, folks, has not only been on fire, but there's so much cash out there. It is, to me, people are making a huge mistake. Well, these are institutions. I'd say most of the time institutions are going to be buying these bonds. But what you have is this. So picture a junk bond that has no collateral behind it, probably is paying maybe 7, 8%. You're not talking like 10 or 12%. And, and we're in an environment, of course, that the 10-year is at 2.2. So bottom line, 30-year is at 2.8. It just seems like so wild that companies can borrow so much money with absolutely no collateral. And in the aspect of Tesla, that is really an indication right now how much cash is actually in the system, and folks are willing to take a risk. And they're willing to take that risk for only like 5 to 6 extra points, meaning interest. And that turns into big money, but it turns into nothing if, in fact, the company doesn't perform like it has to perform. But listen, Musk, smart guy, because if I've seen anything, and this is what is happening at this particular point, when you have a market that has surged as much as we have right now, in a bull market, people don't get the amount of security that they should be getting. No, it is what it is. When there's more people that say, okay, I just want to put the money to work, people don't worry in a bull market. As soon as the bear market starts, that's when you hope that all the contracts are in place, that you actually got the collateral behind the move, and that's when the problems develop. So we'll see where the whole Tesla deal shakes out. And the battery deal is going to be a big deal, because what I suspect, well, what has happened is this. From the time that he actually envisioned the battery, then built it, and going forward, that battery technology, folks, is going so fast. It's amazing. So, the vision is real. And the vision on that battery, I suspect, is not just for Tesla. Tesla will end up turning around, pushing batteries out, and they very well could push batteries out for a lot of different cars, a lot of different uses, period. That's what I suspect it's going to come down to. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials. Well, bottom line, folks, market shook it all off. They shook off the North Korea. They shook off the tweets. They shook it all off. The rhetoric, bottom line, Dow finished down 36. NASDAQ down 18. S&Ps were flat. We're going to be right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. Basil Chapman will be giving a 2-series webinar Wednesday, August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018? Each time the market feels it's ready to have a sharp decline, formerly weak sectors rally to hold the market up. This 2-webinar series will be free for Basil's opening call subscribers, and non-subscribers will also receive his daily newsletter for 1 month free as a trial subscription. Sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter, The Opening Call, and gain access to his subscriber-only webinar on August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018?
Hi everyone, this is Basil Chapman, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at my webinar series.
To sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter and gain access to Basil's webinar, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. So, we were talking a little real estate a little bit earlier. This is going to be New York, folks. Bottom line, this has been going on, trying to go on for 5 years right now, a rezoning up in Midtown. Bottom line, they got it done today. So if you happen to get to New York, be in New York, I suspect in the next 10 years, we are going to see a scramble out here. The last 5 years has been a scramble in Midtown in general because huge developers were hoping that this was going to fly. But this is what had New York City Council today voted to rezone 78 blocks east Midtown Manhattan, enabling that building stock to be replaced by larger, newer, taller office towers. The proposal recommended last month by the council subcommittee was approved today, and it was approved 42-0. And here, I'm going to show you why it was 42-0. New York, every city needs money, but watch the amount of bread that they're going to get out of this. With the changes, 6.5 million square feet can be built in the area, which is anchored right now. This is where the Grand Central Terminal is. This is where J.P. Morgan is. This is where Blackstone is. This is where MetLife is. Okay, so you're talking about the big movers anyway, and I suspect those big movers more than likely were making sure that everyone basically was getting taken care of. The aim of the rezoning in the works has been in the works for 5 years well, this is the PR, to make it much more competitive, but that's real too, with the global financial capitals such as London and Tokyo. The building stock, folks, had an average life, the lifespan right now, 75 years old. De Blasio wanted it to come across because, of course, what ends up happening is that that's going to be a lot of building, a lot of jobs, a lot of high union jobs, a lot of big paying jobs, no doubt about it. Now, here's the kicker. Watch this. This is pretty wild. Among the other changes, the rezoning, air rights are worth a fortune, folks, particularly when you're building high-rises in New York City. So among the changes, the rezoning allows landlords to sell their unused development rights, now watch how this goes, anywhere in the district rather than just to the properties in their immediate vicinity, okay? So on such sales, the city is going to collect either $61.49 a square foot or 20% of the total cost of the air rights, whichever is higher. Okay, so the way that that would work is this. Let's picture that you have a building, and it's a historic building, and you don't, whether it can be the Opera Center, it can be, a lot of those, there's definitely a lot of buildings that are in Midtown that probably they're not going to want to touch them. However, they have air rights that are established. And the air rights, this is what's really wild, folks. This is what this is. The air right has just got established because prior to that, you couldn't go up 50 and 60 floors. So now you can go up 50 and 60 floors. So the valuation goes like this. The valuation is going to be how many floors can you go up? How many square foot can you build per floor? Then you can swap those rights anywhere in the district. So you can see it's going to be the $61.49 a foot or 20% of the actual cost, whatever is bigger. It's a big number. The district has 3.6 million square feet of landmark air rights, including 1.2 million. The city itself is going to sell it. Oh, this is awesome. This is sick. So the city has 1.2 million tied to Grand Central and another 1.1 million controlled by the New York Catholic Archdiocese, where St. Patrick's is. Unreal. And St. Bartholomew's. Okay, no wonder why this is 48-0. Everyone's got their hand in this one. Okay, so the district has 3.6 million square feet of landmark air rights. 1.2 million is Grand Central. Another 1.1 million is controlled by the Catholic Church. The St. Bartholomew's, which is an Episcopal church. Then you have a central synagogue that also has huge rights. Let's see. So Councilman Dan Garonek, whose district encompasses much of the zoning and who co-chaired the committee, guiding the principal, said at a press conference before the vote that the action will represent a new day for the district. It's a plan that will reestablish East Midtown as the crown jewel of the business district and an economic engine for the city, and will strengthen the future many years to come. There's no doubt that's going to be. I'm sure that they're celebrating up there quite a bit, and so it's going to be interesting to see how many new buildings are going to get done. What is the air right structure going to be? But they need it. There's no doubt about it. And why do they need it, folks? Because each and every day, there's more people on Earth. That's what it comes down to. We start talking about people on Earth, too. I believe, did the WASDE report come out today? Oh, I think it's the WASDE report tomorrow. Here, let me pull this up. So the WASDE report has to do, let me see if this, the WASDE report has to do with, let's see, about the amount of grains that have been planted. WASDE. Yes. Yeah. I'm not sure whether that come out this afternoon. I don't see it this afternoon, because if we do take a look at some of the commodities out here, I suspect it's going to be out tomorrow then. We had live cattle got hit again. Live cattle's getting cheap. Live cattle is, that's down at $1.08 a pound right now. That's down from a few months ago of $1.22. And, you know, the cattle market used to be under 99 cents for quite some time. We have soybeans at $9.73 a bushel. The move is out here today. Oh, let's go to natural gas. So, oil first. So oil, the numbers come out in oil today. And bottom line, it looks like oil still wants to tag this $50 area. You had some volatility out here, but what hasn't been tagged is at $50.51. That was the high that was generated on the 1st of August. What is absolutely amazing inside those, the oil numbers in general today, so the gasoline market, folks, right? There was a number that was put out here today, which was just amazing to Tommy and myself when we were doing the 10 o'clock show this morning. And what it was is that here it is right here. Refineries run hits the highest levels since 1989. That's like sick. Refineries are still running hot. Crude runs, they were pushing out this week 17.57 million barrels a day. That's a new high in data going back to 1989. This plus imports is contributing to the gasoline builds despite near record drive in demand. Bottom line is that they are just pumping it out, and I suspect they're pumping it out because why? They need cash, man. They need cash because the amount of that downdraft the last 3 years in oil is a lot. So they just got to pump it out. They got to get as much cash as they can get to basically stay alive, you know. And the longer that we stay at $50, the longer that they'll get those cash balances up inside the bank. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow finished down 36. NASDAQ off 18. S&Ps are up $1.50. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet, while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, don't forget, as you come over to our website at TFNN, for the full month of August, okay, we are having a contest each and every day. And what that contest is all about is the aspect of where the markets are closing. What we do is this. You go over to Facebook. If you go to the front page of TFNN, what you're going to see it right in the front. We're giving away $5,000 worth of prizes in August on our Facebook page. So you can pull up just TFNN on Facebook, 8:30 in the morning, every morning. We tell you exactly what indice we're looking for the close. Today, the indice was the NASDAQ. The prizes out here today, the first prize was 1 month of Mr. Steve Rhodes' Mastering Probability. The second prize is that we have it's pretty cool, we have a stock market board game. We got these years ago. We branded them TFNN, but they're like Monopoly games, but you just buy them, they're stock market games. Third place was a Thinkorswim mouse pad, and then each and every day we give out a random, we do a random draw, and we give out a copy of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. So check it out tomorrow morning. It's out there every day. Would love you to share it. So the way you do it, you go on Facebook, you just go to TFNN, you like our page, you give us the number that you think it's going to close at. Now you have to do that by 3:30 in the afternoon. We cut it off by 3:30 in the afternoon. The comp out here today, 63.52.33. And we will, tomorrow morning at the 10 o'clock show, we'll let you know exactly who got the closest to that number. We do the comp, we either do the comp, the S&Ps, or the Dow Industrial. So everyone can just basically look it up at 4 o'clock and find out exactly where we're at. Volume-wise out here, so what the markets did today, they rejected lower price. Bottom line, volume was a little bit up, but these want to go after the highs once again. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need is right inside you. Go for a blast with it, folks. Look forward to speaking right back here tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Go get them, folks.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.